Hello guys, it's been a while and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a figure of one of my favorite mobile suit in the Gundam history, which is the Metal Robot Spirit's Destiny Gundam. This Gundam was piloted by Shin Asuka, which is supposed to be the main character of the series, Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny, but after some certain plot twists, kinda don't know what happened there, but still, that doesn't stop me from admiring this MS here. Now let's check its box. And this is how it looks like in the front with those silver engravings there, which I find very beautiful. And here what it looks like in the side, pretty cool. And finally at the back, and it shows what it can do, which looks amazing if you ask me. It even has a picture showing its die-cast contents, showing where they are located, which is very helpful. So let's put this box down, open it up, and see what it got. And here it is, the Metal Robot Spirit's Destiny, and all of its contents and accessories, and there is a lot. So let's check them one by one. And here is the figure itself. A bunch of manipulators, expressive hands, holding hands, weapon holding hands. The beam rifle itself. Flash edge boomerang, anti-beam shield, high energy long range beam cannon, anti-ship sword arrondite, Solidus Frigger beam shield, beam effect parts, flash edge boomerang effect parts, large sword effect parts, a bunch of parts for the stand itself, and it's very beautiful. Finally, the wings, which is in gloss red. Awesome. And this is what the Destiny Gundam looks like up close, and it's really awesome. Superb details and marking, amazing color separation and proportions, excellent paint job, all this on a 1:1 4:4 scale figure. Bandai Tamashii Nations has done an excellent job on making a perfect representation of this suit. Pretty good. Now let's check its articulation. So here goes, the head goes up that far, goes down that far. Pretty good. And it can do the chicken wiggle, problem. It can go left and right, side to side there. And their head rotates with ease. Arms can rotate, no problem, and they can go up that high. And bicep swivel or rotation, double jointed elbow. Superb. Arms are also on a butterfly joint. And this goes up that high, revealing articulation on the handguard there. And the wrist or hand can rotate, wiggle around. Torso can go that back far. Good ab crunch. Pretty good up and down body movement there, which is good. And it can go left to right, good side by side. And it can rotate, no problem. Back skirts can go up that far. Front skirts have good movement, up and down, no problem. And these side skirts here are actually special. They can swivel left to right, up and down, because they're actually on a hinge here with a ball joint peg type, which gives good mobility on the suit. Legs can kick that far high. Can go farther at the back. And also, what's good about these waists here, or waist joints, they actually have a swivel joint here, like the Metal Robot Spirit Strike Freedom, that allows them to move forward and back, giving it pretty good movement. Legs can do splits and can also do swivel on the legs or thigh. Awesome bend on the knee here, double jointed. These can go up and down to reveal thrusters. The toes can go down that far and go up, and they actually have good movement, left to right wiggle, no problem. These toes also rotate. And as you can see, the Destiny Gundam is not a stranger when it comes to great movement and articulation. In the anime, its internal structure is split into smaller movable pieces, and its joints have the same material used on phase shift armor. Reasons why it almost has near human movements and flexibility. That reflects on this figure and can do almost all action poses shown in the series. Now let's go move to the wings. And here are the wings, and as you can see, they're really beautiful. That matte finish there, glossy red combined all together, and also good markings like the Voltaire Lumiere decals or details here showing. So let's start with these holders, weapon holders, so they can move there, can go up and down, swivel around. And the wings themselves can rotate here and can go front. Let's move this out of the way that far, going in the back. And as you can see, they're on die-cast, so they're quite stiff there. Alright, and these can also move up that far and down, and the binder itself can go up that far, together with these wing parts going that high, as you can see. Now it's time to attach the wings to the figure itself. Maybe you're seeing a hole there, and I just need to adjust this part here. Okay, so I just need to make sure I push it in there a little bit. Double check it here. There we go. And I forgot to mention that these thrusters move up and down. And to connect the long rifle, just need to attach it with these pegs here that are showing. So you just need to push it a little bit in. You should be hearing a clicking sound. There you go. There. Double check. Nice and secure. Going to the large sword. There, same fashion, just put it all the way there. Flash edge boomerangs on the shoulders. Same fashion on the other side to complete it. Here it is with its wing pack, accessories, and it looks great. It kind of resembles the perfect strike Gundam if you ask me. It has a long beam rifle cannon, large sword. It's really fit for all-around situations. Long range, short range, you name it, and this suit can handle it. Also, because of its die-cast incorporated in all of its skeleton, it can definitely handle the weight of the backpack with no problem and can stand with no issues here. Good on you. With the height comparison, here it is with the Metal Robot Spirit Strike Freedom Gundam, both 1:144 scale, mortal enemies. And with the granddaddy here, Master Grade RX-782 2.0, 1:144 scale to 1:100, you can see the difference in height. This time let's go with the weapons and accessories and start with the beam rifle, and it really is good looking. Those red markings there, pretty good details. Scope can go left to right, and the handle as well, left to right. To equip the rifle, we need to remove this hand accessory first, the hand guard, and then we go remove this hand itself, attach the beam rifle hand holder. Okay, there you go. Let me secure it a little bit. Got to move that thumb there, it's kind of rubbery. There we go. Reattach the hand guard. It's kind of easier to put the rifle this way. Now let's put it in the arms itself. There you go. Here it is, the beam rifle. And it really looks good in Destiny. And here it is, shooting pose on the ground. Has no difficulty on posing. But it's better if we put it in the air with this beautifully engraved stand with silver markings. Now let's remove this tab here. Equip the stand holder. Put this accessory here to balance the stand itself. The connector piece. Attach the Gundam. It looks better in the air with the Ale Strike pose signature, and it kinda looks good, imitating the one, the opening of the show, Gundam Seed. For defense, you have this anti-beam shield, which is expandable, has great details and markings all over, and unique to the shield is this part here can actually rotate. Other variations of the Destiny Gundam doesn't have this. Now putting the shield here like this. There you go. And it looks secured. And you can rotate this here, as I mentioned a while ago, to make it more flexible looking. And that is what it looks like, expanded. But for absolute defense, we need to equip it with its beam shield. Let's remove this tab here. And here it is. It has its own tab. Just need to put it on the hand guard. And there it is. The Solidus Fulgur beam shield. And it looks beautiful. Really, really eye-catching. It has that glittery effect, which makes it unique. And this is where the hand guard's mobility is in use. And it can do that dynamic pose there. Look at that. It's like it's defending itself with a barrage of beams coming from a destroyed Gundam. Pretty epic. For the beam rifle storage, there is this peg in the back where you can put it there. There you go, just click it there. Nice and secure. Let's go melee and remove this flash edge here. Apply the beam effect parts and use its hand manipulator like this. Those beam boomerang effect parts are awesome. If only there's a stand for them to be displayed properly. And these can also substitute as beam sabers to make it all out melee with the infinite justice. Now let's go with the bigger ones here. Let's start with this anti-ship beam sword, Erendite. Down. Equip this beam effect part here. There you go. Same handle as with the flash edge boomerang. Just a thumb. And here it is with the Erendite long large sword on hand, and it doesn't look like it's gonna have any issues holding it, which is good. the famous pull 'em out sword pose in the show, and it can only be done by the Destiny Gundam here. One more pose with this large sword erendite as it comes slashing its way through enemy ships, couple of destroy Gundams, and mobile suits themselves. No mercy. Now it's time for this big boy to shine. Now let's move this tab there, and you just need to expand it a little bit, a little adjust on the weapons handle there. Go. Okay, nice, locked. Long range gun handle can go out like that, and this can actually move left to right, and you can just handle it like that. And here it is, the high energy long range beam cannon on the ground. No problems in standing due to its die-cast contents. But if you ask me, it's much more better in the air, shooting out any enemy warships approaching. For finale, we have its Palma Piusina palm cannons, and they look great, especially that energy bursting effect coming out of its palms. Really good. Here it is, the Destiny Gundam dashing all its way with its Palma Piusina palm cannons. Small types, medium types, large type mobile suits, no problem. Heads and torsos exploding. The Palma Piusina palm cannons can be used in either hands. Destiny finger coming right up. They can also be used on attacking or defending against enemy beam sabers, but if you've already watched the show, it's not recommendable. And that is it for the review, and definitely it is one of the best representations of the Destiny Gundam out there, coupled with die-cast ABS plastic that helps support this figure. It will have no problem in doing dynamic poses and will stay that way, due to the tightness and sturdiness of the joints. One thing to note though are the handguards. Articulate as they are, they fell off a little bit in the course of this review. And also, due to the same tightness and sturdiness of its joints, you gotta apply a little force when moving and posing this figure, which is a little nerve-wracking because you might end up breaking it if you force it further. So just be sure to, when playing and posing this figure, to be a little more careful. But all in all, it's an awesome figure. So Destiny lovers or people who would like to buy die-cast figures for the first time, I highly recommend it. Get one with your near hobby or online stores while supply lasts. Again, this is Shin Corona Shin. Subscribe and please leave your comments down below, and see you next time. I can beat you. I know your every move. Really? Good thing IJ took care of you, eh?